to start this 2026 season. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minutemen offense takes the field, and they'll go to work first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Plummer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Quarterback keep, and he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Doing it himself again. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Frankly, they've been looking forward to this matchup all week. The coaching staff imploring him to go after this guy. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Scarlet Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Could be an alley. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive this guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, do I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down?
Wants to throw on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Man, he's got 45 yards rushing for him now, and that is a way to make your presence felt in the early part of the season. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Good, right down the boulevard. And the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Watson. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. UMass will line up to punt it away. My goodness, he unloads on that one. Here's the return. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Raymond. There's a crease. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it on the option. Breaks into the open.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off.
Makes the grab and room to run. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. UMass, after that last big completion, trying to build momentum.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Watson. Looking to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Running inside, it's Raymond. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. He's now piled up 68 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Raymond. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl route.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Quarterback may change this route. Calls his own number, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Scarlet Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Raymond. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Snagged on the outside. It's Allen. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on second down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Fires to the tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a big 3rd down stop for this defense, but they can't relax, right? They've done this a couple of times already, and they've converted 2 for 2 on 4th down. So this D's got to be ready. They got to be physical on this 4th down, and they got to get a stop. They've gotten to this point. They just hadn't been able to close the door.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. From the gun, running back on the move. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9. Solid pickup for 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Hands it off. Maybe some room here. Brought down at the 20. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. To the air, it's Watson. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. Can't get him to the ground. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Harding. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. Keeps it and gets to 1st down. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Quarterback extends the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Watson. Working that left side now. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Minutemen!
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the 1st half, they were finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. You know, I think oftentimes as an offensive coordinator, you've scripted your first 10 plays, things aren't working. You're looking for formations, you're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through, and that last drive might be what this offense needs to finally turn the corner. We'll see in the 2nd half.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here comes the heat. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Guys, catching up with the Scarlet Knights head coach at the half. They are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Dumps it to the back. With the catch, it's Raymond. Caught, and he's got room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
They're going to try to get this guy the football as many ways as they can. You're going to see it, obviously, in the running game, but here doing a nice job in the pass game, too. Leaking him out of the backfield, working the right side of the field. That's a nice game by the offense.
7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier...
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he made the extra point without problem. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The UMass offense returns to the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Finds his man, it's Adkins. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Here's the pressure, and down he goes.
And this defense has had enough. They've been burned by this guy one too many times already in this game, and they've been trying to make the adjustments on the sideline and in the locker room, and finally they're able to get to him. And they did it because all 11 guys were on the same page.
Just keeps moving. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Might have a chance. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage.
And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baldwin. Push down for the tackle.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier 3rd down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the 1st down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on 3rd down, and shoot, and I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this 1st down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Might be changing the route. Looking for room. It's Raymond. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Can't make the connection in the defense, putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Offense working from the pistol. They believe they can run right here. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. They'll run it from the gun. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw, it's Watson. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their 1st pick here late in the game. UMass will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. There he goes. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Intercepted and room to run. He's inside the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Spins away from the defender. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters.
18, ready, up.
Pulls it and fires to the left. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to throw, it's Watson. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces over and this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Some really tough running there. Gets him to the 45-yard line.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They want to throw it. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to... And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Watson. Safe completion on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody.
And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. UMass quickly back to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. It's Griffin. And he's wrestled to the ground. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking for an open area to his left. Fires to the big fella. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Scarlet Knights peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Scarlet Knights trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! And the pummeling has started.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And they tacked on the extra point. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The DBs will back off a bit. Under fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Looking for a man, it's Watson. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch, it's Matthews. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Looking to buy time. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Rush is on him. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
This is exactly how you draw it up. This is a situation where you can have all the easy stuff. We're not giving up the big play. The defense understands the situation, forces the incompletion, and now has a chance to just take that beautiful victory formation, run the clock, and get the W.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. With the clock running, this should be the final play. If there's time to pad the stats. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. The 50, the 40, at the 30. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.